How's it going? Should we start her up? Alrighty, here we go. Foot on the clutch, key in the ignition. Oh! Alright, so what's up? How's it going, guys? It's Jero Cars. Your boy's back. It really hasn't been that long. It's been about like a week or so. But regardless, I am back with another upload. Oh my god, and that sun is bright. But I'm back with another upload, and today I just really want to talk to you guys. But I really am trying to stay away from making those videos where I sit in that damn chair in my basement and I just record myself talking. I'm pretty much doing the exact same thing here, sitting in a chair talking to you guys, but I thought I'd do it in the Mach 1 just because it's back. We're gonna savor it while it lasts, before my brother either takes it back to school or it needs to go to the shop or whatever. So yeah, we're just gonna drive the Mach 1 today, which I actually have to show you guys a new shift. Oh my god, that sun. But I gotta show you guys a new shift knob that I installed in this thing. It's a really crappy, cheap one from Advanced Auto Parts, but it looks really good. It looks cool, and it's blue to match the car. So I'll put a picture of that on the screen if I can remember. But yeah, so anyways, okay, we got a little windy corner coming up. Oh, we're in that actually pretty damn fast. Oh! Dude, we came out of that corner too hard. Oh my god. We came out of that corner a little too hard. Alright, so anyways, before we get into the upload, I want to actually talk to you guys about a quick little thing that happened earlier this morning. So right now it's 8 o'clock in the morning. I was out at like 6 o'clock in the morning today getting Dunkin' Donuts for me and my mom. And basically, I'm driving the Mach 1, of course, and I see a, I think it was probably a either 2008 or 2009 Challenger SRT8, okay? And you probably know where this is going. So me being the hoonigan that I am, not really, but me being the guy that I am, saw this SRT8, kind of just got next to him. I wasn't really going to try to play with him. I think those things make upwards of 400 horsepower, so they're definitely pretty quick, and regardless of how much they weigh, I mean, that's a lot of horsepower for a coupe, whatever you want to say, but so it's a pretty decently fast car. And I didn't think that I would even have a chance with it, so I just kind of got next to him, looked at who it was, see if I know the guy, see what he's up to, and just kind of creep on him. But no, that sounded really weird, but just like see what he's up to. So I see this Challenger SRT8, and I think, like I said, it was 2008 or 2009, and he gets next to me, and he's immediately, like, he's down, man. He's down to play around, and he's like, he drops it a gear, he's like, woo, like, and I'm like, dude, where are you going? You got a car right in front of you. He really had nowhere to go, but he was just trying to, like, show off, you know, car guy language. So immediately I was like, yeah, okay, drop it down a gear, and I was like, okay, here we go. But, so he drops down a gear, I drop it down a gear, but there's really nowhere to go, right? So I'm like trying to look for an opening, trying to see if I can get, someone to race this guy, and there really wasn't any opening. So then we pull up to the light, we happen to get next to each other, of course, as fate would have it. And he rolls down his window, so I roll down mine, and he's like, hey man, I wish we had some open road. And I'm like, oh yeah, I wish too. I'm like, hey, that thing sounds good, man, because it sounded really good. It sounded like a big burbly V8, obviously, and he must have had an exhaust on it because it was very loud. But I was like, yeah, I wish we did too, dude. And he's like, oh yeah, and I was like, yeah, your car sounds nice. And he's like, yeah, you too. And then so right after he said that, I kind of rolled up my window, and I was like, you know what? We can't make these excuses anymore. We can't make excuses about not having open roads. So immediately, I put my indicator on, I flipped through the lane, I flipped through another, okay, I'm getting too excited, but I flipped through a couple lanes, I got ahead of all the traffic, and we were on like a straightaway. So then I see him coming up behind me, swerving through the lanes. He's like, he wants it completely. And this story's getting really long, so I gotta hurry up. But so he gets next to me, and he like looks at me, and he's like, come on, yeah? And I'm like, ah, sure. So I drop it down to second gear. We're going like 35 miles an hour. I don't know what gear he was in. I don't even know if it was a manual or automatic. I think it was a manual, judging by the way he shifted. And then so he doesn't do a three honk or anything. He just kind of takes off right when he heard me downshift. So and I was like, okay, here we go. And I floor it. And dude, I kid you not, I held up with it. I was very happy about that. I held up with it. It was like he took off first, and I had to react and take off too. So we were like going like this, then I shifted, then he shifted, and we were like dead even, man. Like he had a little bit of a length on me just because he took off first, but we were dead even. Once I got into fourth, he started definitely pulling on me, but at that point we were going in the triples, the triple digits, so I really couldn't keep up with that much horsepower. But I was really happy with how I did. I shifted well, and I was pumped, man, because I did a pretty good job at shifting, and I kept up with him, right? I'm maybe pushing maybe 350 horsepower, maybe probably somewhere around 335 to 340 in this Mach 1. So I was really happy with how I kept up with them, and please don't hate on me in the comments if you think I make less horsepower than that or more. I'm not exactly sure, we've never dyed on this thing, but it was really cool, man. And I was talking about the crank, obviously, but it was really cool. I held up with him, and then once I got to fourth, he kind of just slowly started pulling away, and then we did another 30 roll, and we were just dead even again, and then he waved to me, he was like, good job, whatever, and I was like, hell yeah, man, I just kept up with you. So it was pretty cool. I mean, I know those things aren't some crazy beast, but it still is an SRT8 Challenger, and I was really happy. All right, here we go. This is not the right road to be doing this on. Holy cow. I gotta calm down. Alright, but what I actually want to talk to you guys about today is basically just how excited and proud of myself I am. Not to boast myself or show off or anything, but really just you guys and how you've supported me and what I involved you guys in and what this whole thing is about. I really wanted to include you guys in this, and that is that I'm potentially going to start having I don't know how to phrase this, but I'm really finding a lot of success in making these videos, not only on YouTube, but primarily, well, YouTube's my primary thing, obviously, but I've been finding a lot of success actually on making videos for dealerships. So I actually have just sent out my first ever, which I'm very proud to say, my first ever, I keep like burping, but my first ever bill for a dealership. So I sent out my first bill. It was a charge for 3 videos that I've made for a dealership. One of them you guys recently saw, and I sent out my first ever bill, like for a video, and it was like a good amount of money. So it just was a great feeling. I know it's not all about money. Like, you can't be like, oh, I'm doing so successful because I have a lot of money, and not like I'm saying I have a lot of money. But it's just like really an awesome feeling to say that I have a source of income doing exactly, oh God, that sun is bright. Dude, I can't even see the freaking oncoming traffic. What's that, guys? So with that out of the way, what I was saying is that it's just a really good feeling to be able to say that this is exactly what I love doing. I am in love with video editing and video filming and all these things around videography. I'm just, oh, I shouldn't have turned here, but I'm just really in love with all this stuff, and it's been what I've been doing for, I don't know, like upwards of like 8 years now, and it's just a great feeling to never really have been paid a whole lot for it. Meaning that, like, yeah, you can get paid on YouTube, but with the amount of views that I get, guys, I'm not technically allowed to say how much I get paid, but with the amount of views I get, I can sure as hell tell you I'm not making enough to have this as a job, not even a full-time or part-time job. So that's just to put it in perspective. I'm definitely not making enough, but it is really cool that I can make money on YouTube, but also that I've been doing this for dealerships, and I just got my first, or well, I sent out my first bill to the dealership, which they approved and everything. And it was like a lot of money, okay? And like, it's just, I don't know, it's a really good feeling to be able to find success in something that I really like, and I feel like I could go somewhere with this. For the first time in my life, or not the first time in my life, but the first time in a while, I feel like I'm heading on the right track. And not like I've gone down a bad path before, or recently, or anything. It's just that I've really felt like I had not a lot of direction with where I was going. And now I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like I'm heading down the right path, I'm finding my feet, and I'm finding something that I'm passionate about, that I've known I was passionate about, but more so finding out that I can actually do something with this. Because I've always known that I love making videos, but I've never really known like 100% that I could actually go somewhere with it. And I'm still not saying that I'm 100% gonna be a videographer or a famous YouTuber or anything, but as of right now, the hopes are high and the roads are clear, basically. Like, what I need to do, I know I need to do. And I'm actually going to go and get a brochure and business cards and everything. I've been talking a lot to a lot of kids in this YouTube group chat we have on our phones. And like Derek Barron, Kenny Knight, Speedaholics. There's a lot of guys in this group chat. And we all talk in it. And I've been talking to them about it and everything. And I'm super pumped. And I wanted to share with you guys, just to let you know what's going on. And I want to get a video out too. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you're happy for me. And I'm not trying to like fish for compliments here, but I'm just trying to say, like, I'm really happy that I really not have have had a whole lot of sense of direction in my life recently, and just this whole thing with videos has really started to, Jesus, that is right, I'm sorry, I can't adjust right now, I'm driving, but this whole thing with videos has really just been treating me really well, and I'm super happy with it. So let me know what you guys think, and let me know if you are in a similar situation, if you're trying to find out what you want to do in life, and you found a certain thing is good for you, whether it be videography, photography, cooking, cleaning, I don't know, whatever you want to say, whatever you guys have found your passion, or if you're trying to find it. Well, if you're trying to find it, stay grinding, dudes. I promise that you will find your passion. You just have to work for it and find out what works for you. And if you have found your passion, then hell yeah, I feel the same way, and it's freaking awesome. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. And should we do a second or third gear pull? I don't know. Do a second. Okay, and that's the video. Alright, I will see you guys later. Hopefully you enjoyed, and peace out. I'm in such a good mood, man. Before I turn this camera, stay grinding, dudes. I'm about to press the record button to turn this off, but I'm just in a great mood, man. Stay happy, guys. Stay grinding. Follow your passion, follow your dreams. See ya.